My lovely Scorpio, welcome to your reading for May 2023. This is a reading for Scorpio Sun, Rising and Moon sign. It is a general reading. If you would like to have a private reading that will be specific to you, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting on my channel. I really appreciate your support. Giving me a thumbs up helps to get my videos out there and circulating, which helps me to bring more of these videos to you. So thank you for your support. I've been meditating on your energy, my lovely Scorpio, and I just hear what realizations are you coming to that are bringing you into May? There are realizations. There's an awareness of what needs to change, what needs to be done differently. There's a resetting of your ideas, a resetting of your thinking, where you thought this is how things are going to pan out, this is how things are going to work. Well, you know, life has a funny way of getting in the way of that, and so it's not quite what you thought. I feel like there's another party or another person, another group of people that you thought, okay, well, this is what's going to happen, step by step by step. You had it all planned out, and you realise, well, no, they're sort of moving off in another direction, and you are thinking, well, that hasn't worked, so, you know, where am I going? What am I going to do? Let's rethink how much I'm going to give out and what I'm going to be doing, and what I want to do. So there's a real reprogramming of your thoughts, of your actions, of what you're planning to do, because things were not quite what they seemed, I want to say. Let me draw a card for you from my Divine Animal Oracle deck. Let's have a look. What's your spirit animal for this month? Your totem. Learning. The sacred ibis. Learning. You know, and I like this card because, you know, the sacred ibis, the ibis is in Australia, it is the bin chicken. The bin chicken. They are birds that have learnt to survive in urban lands, in urban society, in with other people, with, you know, instead of being out in their own environment. They've adapted. They've learned to adapt to the urban life, and they scavenge in bins and rubbish and, you know, find their food that way. So there's a learning here for you. What are you learning? How are you adapting to what is going on in your environment, what's going on around you? There's an opportunity for learning here in May, which will take you through that proverbial door, which will take you through to that new you, that new time, that reassessing. How are things going to be? How are you going to do things differently to adapt to what's going on, to adapt to the changes that are occurring or not occurring as you thought they would? So call in the ibis for your learning for the month of May. I'm also hearing here, don't create resistance, my lovely Scorpio. Don't create resistance in the learning that is being offered and being brought to you. There's an opportunity here for growth, for self-awareness, for doing things differently, and for bringing in change. Changing you, changing the way you do things, change your thinking. Because I want to say to you that for many of you, the way you've been thinking and the way you've been planning hasn't been working out for you. How's that been working out for you? Has it been working out for you? In certain areas, doesn't have to be in every area of your life. Some aspects, some areas. You've got the Ace of Cups here. This is self-love, as well as a new emotional start, a new emotional beginning. This is your reevaluation, reassessment, this reset button that you're pressing. It's opening up your heart chakra. Who needs to forgive something from the past There's got to be forgiveness. There's got to be forgiveness. You either need to be forgiven or you need to forgive someone in order for you to move on, in order for you to open up your heart chakra. There's also opportunity here for those of you that are in a relationship to have this new start. This new reconnection, I want to say reconnection. And also if you're looking for a relationship, I feel like the opportunities are there for you. If you haven't already met someone, there's an opening up of that. Okay, what you've got here is the Hangman. Growth through sacrifice. So there's tough times, may have been tough for you. But in that toughness, in that sacrifice, there's an opportunity for growth. This is also an opportunity for you to look at things from different perspectives, different angles, not just the way you see things, but walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, look at it from different angles, look at it in different ways, because there's opportunity here for great learning and growth. By looking at things in a different light, in a different perspective, not just that narrow view, but really expanding it out, looking at it from other people's points of view. You've got the Palace of Coins. It's crossing the Palace of Coins. This challenge that you're facing shakes the very foundations of your home life, your family, your work. What is it? Is it to do with family? Is it to do with work, where you're needing to look at things in a different way, in a different perspective? Where's that learning that you're needing to acknowledge or gain in order to make your situation, your lot in life, more comfortable? That adapting, like the ibis, the adaptability. If you don't adapt, you don't survive. And so what is it that you're needing to adapt to? Are there changes coming in at work? Is there restructuring at work? Are you needing to learn new skills? Are you needing to take on new jobs? What is that around there, that learning? Is there learning in your home environment? Are your children challenging you? Families challenging you? Challenging your thoughts? What you thought would be is not, is what I'm hearing here. Then you've got the Three of Wands. So there's opportunities that arise for you. Are you planning a holiday? My lovely Scorpio, are you going overseas? You're planning a holiday. There's some sort of holiday or some sort of trip that's being planned that brings new learning, new opportunities, new passions. What is it that you're investigating? There's an opportunity here to take on a new hobby or a new learning, something you've always wanted to do. What have you always wanted to do? Who's volunteering? There's volunteer work. There's something that there's some sort of expansion here, but there's some of you that are planning some sort of holiday as well. You're weighing things out. You're weighing things out in your life, my lovely Scorpio. There's a weighing out of finances, a weighing out of living arrangements, a weighing out of work, about finding that balance. Looking for and finding that balance, and that's going to be very, very important for you. You've got the sign of Libra here. This is the card for Libra, the scales. See the little symbol down here. And so harmony is really important. This is going to bring you peace. What are you assessing? What are you weighing out? What changes do you need to bring in? Take the time to really consider those things in May. Weighing them out. Do I want to continue to work here, or do I want a new job? Do I want to go for the promotion? Do I not? Living arrangements. You know, what are you weighing out? Finances, spending. There's a whole lot of things that's being re-evaluated, reassessed in order for you to move on. You've also got the Eight of Wands. That leads to new opportunities. A whole new set of opportunities open up for you once you start to realize what needs to be changed, what needs to be what in you do you need to change? It's not even changing external things. It's changing your perception, changing the way you feel about things, changing what it is the goals you want to set, changing what it is, how much you give to others or how much you take from others. It opens up opportunities here. There's a new projects, new opportunities opening up for you. I feel like there's some sort of gap some sort of hole in your life, in you, that needs to be filled with something. What are you going to fill it with? It needs to be nurtured. It needs to be filled. It's what I'm feeling here. You've also got the Knight of Wands, because then once you've come to all those realizations, and I feel like someone's journaling, writing points down, this is what needs to be done. And once you do that, then you charge ahead. The Knight of Wands, moving ahead, taking action. Moving forward with speed, with conviction, with courage, bringing in fulfilling your desires, your passions, your pursuing your life's purpose. There's something new that you're going to start, my lovely Scorpio. There's something new that you're going to venture out into, a hobby, a new course. There's something new that you're bringing into your life that is going to give you a greater sense of fulfillment. You do come home to yourself. The Palace of Cups, this is your suit, Scorpio, water. This is your suit. Coming home to your emotions, delving beneath the surface as to what it is that you're not happy about, what it is that you're needing to nourish your emotions, to nourish the direction you're taking, to nourish who you are. There's diving beneath the surface as far as what is important to you on an emotional level. Be very mindful of your ideas. Be protective of your ideas, your finance, your resources, how much energy you put out to others, or how much energy you put into things that are not working for you. Be mindful of that. It's about really keeping some things in reserve for yourself. So that may be part of your reevaluation, because it leads to a new, you cross the threshold. You cross the threshold into something new, a new you, a new identity, a new, this is abundance, this is success, it's really going to work for you. It really is going to work for you, where you come to this awareness of, okay, well, I'm learning to adapt, and I'm learning to do things for me. Who's writing a book? Who's writing something, or painting, or there's something that's going on here that is creative for someone or some of you as well. But it opens up your heart chakra. It opens up possibilities and potentials. It's fulfilling. It starts to fulfill your life and what your existence as well, my lovely Scorpio. I like that. A real re-evaluation. You've got two cards here, Divine Abundance. A real re-evaluation of it's born out of some sort of disappointment in someone, or a group of people, or maybe work colleagues. What happens in May is born out of some sort of disappointment. There's liberation. You've got liberation with the dragonfly buzzing around and free. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So the doubts and fears and what's going on, you really analyse that and think, no, I need to do things differently. It's not got anything to do with you, but other people make their own choices and decisions. And then you've got divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. And that's that inner workings. Find that inner peace. Find that inner balance. And just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Rather than flowing in the direction, what I want to say to you, what's being channeled here, rather than flowing in the direction of what other people want, flow in the direction of what you want, what your desires are. Very important. I wish you love, light, and many blessings, my lovely Scorpio. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there.